On February 26th, just one day before Jody Wilson-Raybould's blockbuster testimony, I went out to the streets of Toronto. Probably being the most liberal city in Canada, I wanted to get the public's opinion on Justin Trudeau. To my surprise, people didn't really have much to say, especially since Trudeau is now in the middle of the 5th ethics probe into his cabinet. Scandal after scandal, it seems like the popular position to take is simply liking Trudeau without any reason.
Thoughts on Justin Trudeau? I think he's cute, he's a good PM, I think.
I think he's a good guy, but I think his ideas and stuff is a little bit different. But I like the idea that he legalized marijuana.
Other than legalizing marijuana, how has he benefited Canada?
I don't really know, to be honest. I don't think he's done anything else other than legalizing marijuana.
He's all right. He's okay, I don't know, I guess.
What do you think, how has he benefited Canada?
Not that much, honestly. I don't think he's done that great.
Trudeau made history when becoming the first PM to break federal ethics laws. In 2016, he vacationed on Aga Khan's private island, which cost taxpayers over $215,000. Now we're in election year, and the severity of his actions are something worth bringing up. But when I asked people about it, it seemed like I was breaking the news. He used taxpayer dollars for that.
For the vacation? Okay, I don't know what to, it's not cool, it's like Ram all over again, but I don't.
So he's actually the first prime minister to break federal ethics laws. How do you feel about that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
what kind of laws? What do you mean?
Yeah, it sounds sketchy. Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
So this is actually the 5th ethics probe into the Trudeau administration. Do you think Canadians should trust him?
No, I'd like to see a change in government in October.
At first, people's natural response was to smile and say Trudeau seems like a good guy. But when pushed for more details, I saw the gears turning. I could see people struggle to think of how Trudeau has benefited Canada. Even though most people aren't aware of all his ethics violations, it seems like Canadians are looking for a change.
I don't know, I guess I liked the promises that he made in the election, but now there's kind of shady stuff going on, so.
So do you trust him?
I don't know, recently I'm not sure.
I don't trust Justin Trudeau with certain issues of people of color. Like, he still doesn't really speak about Canadian black issues and the Indigenous. He's totally failed Indigenous people without question. Native people have no reason to trust Justin Trudeau.
I liked him when he was elected. I'm kind of disappointed in what they've done since.
Why are you disappointed?
Because they haven't delivered on their Indigenous reconciliation promises, the Trans Mountain Pipeline. He's not looking so good recently.
I think that he's possibly negatively affected Canada's perception globally. And he's made some questionable decisions regarding the disappearance of Native women and also our relations with the Indigenous communities in Canada.
In regards to the Lavalin scandal, where do you think he's coming from? Do you think he believes he's above the law?
I think he believes that his constituents are above. Like, they're gonna believe that. Like, they're gonna forgive him. I think he doesn't really care at this point. Right?
Do you think people's opinions should change after this recent scandal?
Of course. I mean, he shouldn't have been elected in the first place. I mean, and there was a lot of better candidates, and hopefully he did enough wrong so for people to realize that he's not a good prime minister.
Out of all the people I talked to that day, only one of them was even aware of the current SNC Lavalin scandal. Andrew Scheer has called on Trudeau to resign, but the average person doesn't really know how severe this all is. It almost seems out of fashion to follow politics. We all know how cute Trudeau is, but that doesn't give him a free pass. Like I said, I asked these questions a few days ago, before Jody Wilson-Raybould's testimony and before Scheer called for Trudeau's resignation. If most people were lukewarm about Trudeau then, I wonder what kind of reaction I'd get now. For the Rebel.media, I'm Jessica Swietoniowski. If you liked that video and want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, like and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And check out the Rebel Media app on the App Store.